One of the key figures from seasons 1 and 2 who was left out of the last season is referenced in a Jack Crusher Easter egg in Star Trek Picard Season 3. For one final mission to save the galaxy, the legendary Star Trek The Next Generation ensemble reunited in Picard Season 3, which also featured the introduction of new characters like Jack, the son of Admiral Jean-Luc Picard, and Dr. Beverly Crusher. Season 3 of Picard, however, omitted a number of key players from the first 2 seasons to make place for the TNG icons. The identity of Jack Crusher was one of the many unsolved mysteries of Star Trek Picard Season 3. Jack was raised by his mother on the periphery of the galaxy, where he experienced lifelong nightmares, grew up alone and lonely, and was troubled by authoritarian tendencies. Counselor Deanna Troi utilized her Betazoid talents to open the red door in Jack's head and reveal the truth that he possesses organic Borg DNA. As Crusher started to display abilities, including being able to influence other people's minds. But before Jack learned about the Borg, Crusher assisted him in uncovering a different memory that connects to a missing Picard character. Troi assisted Jack in deciphering the significance of the Crimson Vines in his vision in Star Trek Picard Season 3, Episode 9. Vox and Crusher determined they were recollections of his childhood trip to the Crimson Arboretum on Raritan IV. The planet Raritan IV was first introduced in Season 2 of Star Trek Picard. The Deltans live on Raritan IV, which is where Soji served as an ambassador for her species of synthetic beings on the planet Coppelius. Prior to being called away to the USS Stargazer, Dr. Agnes Jurati was also with Soji. Isa Briones last appeared as the daughter of Data in the Star Trek Picard Season 2 opener as Soji visited Raritan IV. For the remainder of the season, Briones played Kor Soong, the daughter of the villainous Dr. Adam Soong. Of course, this was years before Soji visited the planet or was even created. If Jack Crusher had ever been to the Crimson Arboretum on Raritan IV as a young child, Dr. Bruce Maddox, Dr. Alton Inigo Soong, and Jurati implanted fake memories of their early years into Soji and her twin sister Dodge, after activating them in 2396. Before Star Trek Picard Season 3, it is unknown if Jack Crusher ever visited Raritan IV as an adult, or ran into Soji. One of the many possibilities for Star Trek Legacy, the proposed spin-off of Star Trek Picard, is Jack Crusher and Soji getting together or possibly working together. The showrunner of the Picard series, Terry Matalas, stated that he would like to bring in the other descendants of TNG's legends, including Soji, who was one of them, but was unable to be included in Season 3 due to financial constraints. Even though it was on the table, a meeting between Soji and Data had to be cancelled. But it's possible that Star Trek Legacy may bring Soji on board the USS Enterprise G, so they can meet Ensign Jack Crusher, Captain 7 of 9's special counselor. Interesting scenarios are set up when Soji and Jack Crusher meet. Soji looks up to and respects Admiral Picard, although it's unclear how quickly or widely the news of Picard's son becoming a Starfleet officer on the Enterprise in 2402 traveled. Of course, Soji would perceive many similarities between Jack and Picard, but it's unclear how well the synthetic ex-Borg scientist and the former Borg drone would get along or collaborate. Since both Jack and Soji had been to Raritan IV in the past of Star Trek Picard, they could at the very least share their admiration for the planet's beauty. Please let us know what you think by leaving a comment below. By clicking the like button, you can express your gratitude for the video. You can also subscribe to the channel to get more breakdowns like this one in the future. We appreciate you watching and hope to see you soon.